My name is Tobias Wilson, aka YKZ Wilson. Dancing it came naturally. So a lot of my freestyles, there might be little odds and ends that I like. When it comes down to it, I just kind of roll with the flow, and whatever feels natural to that moment, I just kind of add it in.
So Tobias, I first met him, he was about 15. His pediatrician had noticed that he had a small curvature of the spine, or they thought it was small.
And as they was checking my spine, they figured out that I had scoliosis. We went to get x-rays, and that's when the surgery process came in. Around the time of the surgery, I had to go meet Dr. Scannell.
For Tobias, he came in with a pretty large curve already and still had a fair amount of growth left. And that was a big part of the decision-making process, was the size of the curve and the likelihood that that curve would progress over time.
Meeting Dr. Scannell, he wanted to make me feel comfortable and as comfortable as possible about having surgery, with me really never having surgery before. The surgery itself was pretty scary. I didn't know what the after effects were, how painful it was, what the recovery was going to be like. Surgery was looking like the most possible outcome. That means no brace, no stretching, no sitting up straight. This is it. This is all I had.
One of the big concerns after scoliosis surgery for most any patient, and not just Tobias, is what kind of mobility are they going to have? For Tobias, being a dancer in particular, that was really, really important for him. He didn't want to lose a lot of that motion because that would affect a lot of his moves.
Recovery was quite quick afterwards, after the physical therapy and learning how to, re-dance again and working on my stunts and going through that process. I was really ready to get back on my feet. And after, Dr. Scannell gave me the final okay, it was kind of good, so I was like, yeah.
Now we're almost a year out for surgery, and I think Tobias is pretty much back to life as usual for him.
As the days go by, it was more things I could start doing again and again. Now, I really don't have that many limits to things I can do. Everybody moves a little bit differently, so it's never really gonna come out the same. Once I learned a certain amount of dance moves, I kind of just kept it growing. And the more I learned, the more I kept going. A lot of the songs you dance to and the way it appeals to you kind of proves how you like to dance. A lot of inspiration goes into dancing, so I like to inspire as much as possible. It's kind of funny actually, because Dr. Scannell had me dance for him and a lot of his patients a few times before in the processes of visiting him. And I might dance for him a little bit in the lobby. Doctors and nurses will just love to watch me dance.
Have you ever taught Dr. Scannell any dance moves?
Not personally, but if you want to pick up a few moves he's seen me do, that's cool too.